This is gonna be slightly a personal video, and if I cry, if I get emotional, please bear with me.
I'm just enough to make you smile, and you need me.
Hello everyone, this is Calliope, and well, I'm gonna talk about twin flames and my experience with my twin. It's a very raw stage, so I am still trying to understand things, and yeah. So this time I'm gonna share firstly like what I have read and what I know from some of my spiritual friends. So I'm just gonna share a little bit of knowledge. So firstly, what are twin flames? Okay, you know about soulmates. I'm sure people have really I think most people know about soulmates. So your soulmates are usually your soul family. You know, just imagine like a blanket, like a long blanket and the threads of it. Okay, so you have these threads that bind together the blanket. So these threads are your soulmates. I mean, usually they say that at least couple of 4 to 5 group of these souls are there with you in every lifetime. Okay, so these people might be in different roles. Like maybe you feel a really, you know, close connection with your mom. She might be your soulmate, your friend, best friend, your teacher, even your dog maybe. So all of these people might be your soulmates. You just feel this really close connection with them. It's like you just know them. Whereas when it comes to twin flames, they are not different. Okay, twin flames are like part of you. Okay, they are like split into half, and they are your other half. Basically, he's your mirror soul. You feel close to your twin on a physical, emotional, mental and spiritual level. Your twin is your best friend. He's your guide, teacher and lover and everything. So twin flames, they say, of course, apparently we choose to come in this world, in this 3D world. There is a lot of other worlds out there, and it's not just this earth. So I'm sure twin flames decide to come on this earth. Basically, they incarnate in a life to complete their divine mission and to actually bring unconditional love to this world. I feel that usually the universe just keeps the twin flames apart initially, and then at one point of time when it's probably time to meet your twin flame, you meet him or her somehow. You know, now of course we live in a world of social media, so social media has definitely brought the world together more easily. So it's just one of the ways I feel to kind of come in contact with your twin flame. And you know, there will definitely come a time when you will meet your twin flame when you're ready, probably. They say that initially you should act, you know, like when you are like working on self-love, like before that you won't meet. That's what they say. You know, you need to work on self-love and yourself, and then when you're ready, when you're slightly awakened, that's when you meet your twin flame. Your twin flame is sent by the universe in your life, and when you meet, it's almost like you know this person. It's like you've known him or her before. You just feel such an intense connection with your twin. It's difficult to put in words. Between the twin flames, you always have one is as the runner and one is the chaser. So I feel that one of them is usually the more awakened twin. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, they might be more into these terms, you know, these spiritual terms and labels, and of course they might know about twin flames or read about and watch videos and talk to someone more enlightened about these things, and the other one must be just like living in this 3D world just being very practical, and he has no idea about any of these things. So usually I feel it is like that one of them is more aware of these things and probably even like more aware of the connection, and the other one is like just probably not accepting, or he's not really awakened, or he doesn't feel the same. And initially, I'm saying initially, now they say that twin flames are like mirror because it's part of your soul, no? Because your twin is part of your soul, so they are like showing your worst qualities to you and the best qualities. They basically bring out both in you equally. It's like showing you a mirror that these are your good qualities and you need to eliminate all the bad qualities. I am aware of my flaws, I am not perfect, and just like everyone else. And of course every now and then I'm made aware of my flaws, or I definitely know that I need to work on this. But I think as I've gotten older, I also understand that maybe I might never be able to completely eliminate this particular part of my life. Sorry, I have a little bit of cold also, so yeah, I'm gonna do this a lot. And by the way, I started my dentist treatment. It's going great so far. I have to go again today, so wish me luck. I hope it's not that painful. Word of advice, never delay your dentist visits, because I had actually got a slight lump, and it was actually due to the infection in one of the tooth, which was already root canal had been done in that. And yeah, it was like it was pretty bad. Yesterday when she was cleaning it, my goodness, very bad smell. So never delay your treatments. Anyway, coming back to the topic, yes, usually I feel that twin flames keep running each and out of their lives constantly, and it's not necessary that you will be with your twin flame in every lifetime. So even if you are separated from your twin flame, you're not really actually separated, because this is just, you may be apart in this 3D world, and even if you don't meet in this lifetime or can't be together for whatever reasons, because he or she is, people who don't believe in such terms, I mean, you can just like, okay, fine, don't label it, because at the end, these are all labels we put on people based on religion and gender and whatever, occupation. So don't label it, but of course you will feel some kind of push and pull energy constantly with this person. So another thing is that we address each other as the divine masculine and as the divine feminine. Now it's not like only the female is addressed as divine feminine, because we both possess both the qualities. We both have the masculine and feminine qualities in each other, and I think we tend to show both of these qualities from time to time. Now the connection is so intense between twin flames that it's because of your past wounds and things you need to work on, like when you are together. That's why it's always like, sometimes you just don't know, like whenever I think about my twin flame, I just want to cry. And it's probably because now that I know about it, I'm just having this whole fear of what if I lose him, or it's just so strong, I don't even understand. I'm going to talk about my twin flame connection in a little bit, so yeah, just wait. Yeah, so that's why people are like constantly, we have this push and pull, towards each other because it's so intense, you don't understand, and you're always like, at times you just want to strangle them because of maybe some past wounds, and because they there's no bullshit in this connection, and you don't have to really put up a facade, a mask when you're with this person. It's like, this is who I am, and they can see it. Okay, at times you can feel their energy, okay, what they go through. A lot of times people communicate telepathically, sometimes through dreams. Some people have these very clear dreams, and they get answers through that. I am not sure. So far, I think I have, like I said, I'm not fully awakened, but I've had like few visions here and there, and maybe a deja vu kind of thing would be something which is my thing. So if you are someone like that, maybe you feel the sense of deja vu. I also feel people's energy very easily. So sometimes I feel that I have felt my twin flame's energy, but I'm not sure if he was going through those emotions because I did not ask, and I wish I knew. Also, like what I was talking about, feeling his energy, usually you might go through a similar feeling because since you both are one. So just imagine what you're going through now. It's like he might also be going through the same. Your twin might be going through the same emotions. You experience the same state of being. You might be feeling the same things because you share the same soul. So I have been trying to understand the purpose of twin flame connection, and the very first thing that I can think about, or what my spiritual friends or people who have had twin flame connections, they have told me, and I also feel and agree the same thing, is experiencing unconditional love. Like, I've had a couple of breakups in my life, and in long-term relationships, or even when I just dated. And I think one thing which every relationship, not every, but a couple of relationships, because I have had flaws too, and I have been in those conditional relationships. So what I learned, I think, that I'm definitely capable of unconditional love, because we usually in relationships we are like, what can I get from you, what can I give you? We are like constantly wearing masks and following the basically laws of the society. Either we are in a relationship because we want to get married, or we want kids from this person. Okay, I'll give you everything, but you have to just be mine, and you have to do this or you have to do that, binding people through these rules. And when it comes to twin flame relationships, I think main reason it comes to teach you is sharing unconditional love, and of course not just for yourself, for each other. I think you're just capable of being these full of love beings. Unconditional love should be shared everywhere in the world. It's not just for each other. But I think that's the main thing which you learn from a twin flame union, and you don't hate each other because of certain things. You accept each other the way they are, with their flaws and good points. People, I have heard certain enlightened soul, or whatever, people who know about twin flames, some of them have said that you both have similar beliefs, and I kind of disagree with it, because at the end these are two different people. I mean, even if you're same, but maybe in this lifetime you might have different beliefs, like have different religious beliefs or visions, and based on maybe your experience in life or what you believe. So I kind of disagree where people say, like, there is this YouTuber who talks about he just has to slide about being a vegan somehow. And he's like, if you are a vegan, your twin will also be a vegan, and I'm not sure I agree with it. I don't know, like, you have similar eating habits, he always has to slide that. And I don't know if I should believe that, because I don't think so my twin is even a vegetarian. So I'm a vegetarian, so if that is true, and he's definitely of different religion, so like, I'm more spiritual, even though I'm a Hindu. I do idol worship, but not like, I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about a lot of things which some of the fanatics in my religion try to impose on people. So just to sum it up, I will say that twin flames are on this planet to work for something good for the universe, you know, some divine purpose. Like, I'm sure if one of them is slightly more awakened, he or she can teach their twin about these things, educate them a bit. And I think at the end, everyone has a journey, like spiritual journey or whatever, and everything happens at that divine timing. So I started seeing 11:11, and I started questioning my purpose on this earth since a long time, but I think I kind of started getting answers just a couple of years back. But I won't say that I did not feel different, or I did not feel sensitive, and you know, all those things, feeling people's energy or being very attuned to my spirit, to my soul. I think it's always been there. It's just that you don't really think about it that much when you are young. But of course, I would definitely say I was very much interested in astrology, and you know, understanding, and you know, very curious about a lot of things which is beyond this 3D world. So it's just that now probably it's my timing to get more awakened, and definitely I want to meditate more. There's so much of chaos all the time where I live, so much of noise, it's just difficult. So, but I do want to do it more to get more answers. So when you meet your twin flame, of course your ego fades. You're comfortable being yourself, and no matter what, you're not gonna hate your twin. Okay, there are times when I know that some of your twins can be assholes as well, but you don't hate them. You just wish them well, and you just want them to kind of be themselves more, and be nicer, and be more awakened, and be that ball of unconditional love that they should actually be, but they are not because they choose to live more the way they want to, and you know, self-destructive. So it's not always all rosy. And I feel you should not continuously wait for your twin, like, especially if your twin is an asshole, you should not wait for him or her. You should settle for a soulmate and just wish them well. Like, you know, this person is your twin flame, and that's fine, but don't obsess about it. And it can happen, like, you know, when you are apart, you just want to be with this person, and they might come back and then go out because they are scared, I don't know, because of fear, a lot of things. But at the end, you also have to take care of yourself, okay? And be nice to yourself first, and don't let anyone make you unhappy. You know, being happy is very important to me. So this is just a general idea about twin flames that I wanted to share. I'm sure you can find a lot more through other more enlightened souls also. I am not really that much awakened yet, you know. I just know a little bit about this because I do read a lot. I definitely have more spiritual friends who have taught me a little bit about this, who have shared about their twin flame journey. And now coming to my twin flame, people always ask, how do you know that this is your twin flame? I came across my twin on thanks to Instagram. Yes, we live in a world of social media, and we cannot deny the fact that it is possible for us to meet online as well, especially because a lot of times your twin might not live in the same country or city, and there will be a long distance, long gap, age difference. Your twin might also be married to someone else. Your twin might be in a relationship with someone else. It is quite possible. Of course, I would not want to break someone's marriage. Just knowing that my twin flame exists would be fine for me. Like, if I knew that my twin was married, I would not want to break them up. Yeah, these things are possible. So yeah, I was talking about my twin flame. I definitely met him on Instagram. We both have similar jobs, but he's very much more famous than I am. And how do I know that he's my twin flame? I asked signs from the universe, and I asked these signs at least 3 times. I don't think so it can be wrong thrice. I mean, I asked a few questions, and I just wanted to confirm, because you know, you always have this doubt that how is it possible, is this true? But I'm just trusting the universe that yes. And of course, not just about the signs, but initially when I started to get to know him, and yes, he is definitely very good looking. I don't consider myself extremely beautiful, but beauty is subjective. But he is like, he was a model also. He is still a model, and influencer, blogger, travel and lifestyle blogger. He's also a doctor. So yeah, pretty much I think more intelligent than me. But of course, the first thing which I noticed was his good looks. I mean, it's not my fault that my twin is good looking. I'm not vain completely. I mean, even if he was average looking, I'm sure I would be fine with it. Yeah, I have been with a couple of average looking guys, so it's okay. I'm not completely vain, okay? Anyway, fun fact is that I did not find him, okay? He found me. He started following me. So I don't know what he saw in my profile, because I can't even say half the number of followers. It's like hardly a few. I don't know how much it was last when he started following. No, probably in 2017, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, it's been more than a year, I think, that we both follow each other. But I don't know what he saw. Like, he was following me, and I was like, when I saw his pictures, it was amazing. But you know, just I did not even think that he might be my twin. Firstly, when people who have so many followers, like millions of followers or lakhs of followers, follow you, who has just some hardly few, now hundreds of followers, you know, the first thing in my mind is, why would this person follow me? And he might just follow and then unfollow. So should I actually follow him? That was the thing in my mind. But I think I just followed him, and he never unfollowed me. Even now, when I have actually unfollowed him, why, I'll tell you in a bit. So I think initially I used to just like his pictures, and he did not really like my pictures a lot. But then after that, of course, I wanted to comment on his pictures because they were so good. And you know, at times you find it a little awkward to comment. Like, I don't really comment on a lot of people's posts, to be honest. So yeah, I started commenting, and he used to reply back. He replies back to everyone, okay? I'm not someone special. But at times I started having almost conversations in the comments. Yes, I messaged, you know, a couple of times. Sometimes he did reply back. And when did I know that he's my twin flame? Of course, this happened, I think, last year, in the beginning of the year. I kind of felt some kind of connection, but I was not sure if, you know, I thought, is it because he's good looking? Is it because, you know, it's just like something just for the heck of it, just for his beautiful face? Then I kind of started getting irritated if he would not reply, or if he would I was like, it's not gonna happen, it's not going to happen that he's gonna like me, I don't think so he does, all those doubts I started having. I started to tell myself that this is not gonna happen. I definitely stopped. There was a point when I just tried to tell myself that this is not gonna happen, and I was not really sure what I felt for him. I don't think so I gave a label, like, is he my soulmate, is he my twin flame? Then a couple of months went by, and as I was trying to pretend that I don't feel anything, or I'm trying to move on and blah blah blah, I again somehow accepted the fact that I think I can't forget him. There's something definitely between us, or at least from my side, I am accepting it. They say that you have certain similarities about each other, like about days or stuff also, and both of our birthdays, I think, round up to number 4. So I don't know if it was something about synchronicity, planned, I have no idea. But yeah, we both are different sun signs. But yeah, anyway, I was like, I finally accepted, and I said, this, I still feel for him. I'm just gonna stop pretending that I don't feel for him. I kept communicating with him, and of course there were a lot of times when I flirted with him in the comments, and I think he knows. And finally I definitely told him recently that how I felt. Now I think he is in another relationship. He has someone, and there is another reason which I would not like to tell. So when I told him the fact that I unfollowed him, and I said I can't accept it, I'm not able to be fine with everything, and it's just not helping me move on, and I don't want to be away from you, I don't want to stop communicating, but just looking at you, and I know he is with that person, it just makes me sad, because I want to be with him. I want to travel the world with him, or whatever, whenever possible. And I wanted to spend the Christmas with him, I wanted to spend the New Year's with him, but he was there with that person, whatever, his karmic relation, his soulmate, or whatever, in Vegas, now he's in LA and celebrating New Year's and stuff, and doing his work, because he's a travel blogger. So of course I'm not happy, but also I'm just laying low at this point of time. And his reply was like, he hopes to get to talk to me soon, and I'm so happy that he was not really mad about it, or I think he had definitely doubts about the fact that I feel something, but he was, I'm sure, not thinking that I'm that serious. And of course he knows that I have told him about twin flames, which I'm sure he has no idea about what it is, because he told me once that he doesn't even know anything about astrology much. So which, I'm completely different. I read a lot, I watch videos about astrology, twin flames, soulmates, everything. I'm always trying to understand these things more and more. So yeah, so I don't hate him. I don't hate the fact that he's with someone else. I don't hate the fact that he doesn't probably feel anything for me, or even if he feels, I don't know if he feels. And I'm not even thinking about the future. I'm like, it's okay. I'm just happy that I know who my twin flame is. And of course there are doubts at times, and I'm like, I don't know if I should not trust the universe, because I've got like thrice I've got yes answers from the universe. I said a particular sign, and I saw those signs in the next 24 hours. So I don't know, like people say that you should always trust the universe and the process. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to not control things. I'm trying to just lay low and just not do anything, basically. I'm just here watching things, or trying to not even it's very hard for me to not see his pictures. It's very hard for me to not go back to the messages I wrote or he wrote, or just watch our comments, you know, conversations in that. Oh, I'm glad I did not cry. Because I think the most scary thing for me is to know that it was very difficult for me to completely stop talking. Like every day there is something or the other I want to share with him, and like my bestie lives in LA, so I was like feeling like just telling him like, do you need anything, or do you want to meet my best friend? That's what I was thinking, but I thought, okay, I've told him I'm not going to talk now. And so every day there's something or the other I want to share with him, whether it's like food pictures, or talk about some new show I'm watching on Netflix, or just this amazing Hindi song, because he is trying to teach Hindi, which he finds difficult. So it's difficult to not think about him, honestly, when I have this fear that what if I lose him, you know, and what if I never get to meet him. I'm just glad that, you know, he's not really that, you know, egoistic, or if it was someone else, probably they would be like, how dare you unfollow me, how dare you, you know, because he's such a big influencer, and you know, if it was someone else, they would be like, just shut up, what are you talking about, you know, I'll unfollow you also, I don't care, you know, just get lost. But he did not, and I'm glad that he's maybe understanding it or whatever. So yeah, just wanted to share with you guys this experience. There are a lot of things I need to learn about this, and there are so many answers I need, but I'm just like, okay, I'll wait. Yeah, maybe as and when I get more answers or more clarity, I'll share with you people. Alright, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please comment and let me know, do you know about twin flames? You want to share about your experience? Please write it down in the comments. Please, I don't want any negative comments, you know. See, if you don't like something, if you don't like my channel, my videos, my opinion, or whatever it is, you know, there are much more awakened souls out there. There is much more content about these things, or otherwise also out there on YouTube or on Instagram, or just on Google itself, a lot of articles. Please go and read that. Please go and watch people with whom you resonate, people's opinions, you know, these particular YouTubers or influencers you like to watch and read about. Maybe you agree, it's all about perspective, you know. Don't come for me in the comments with your negativity, okay? I'm just trying to put up or share knowledge or my experience out here. So if you don't like it, I don't care, honestly. Please go and watch something which resonates with you, okay, which you kind of agree with, okay? I try, like, because it, of course, as an audience, even I am like someone who would be like trying to put more positive comments out there, or watch people I like, you know. I'm not interested in spreading a lot of negativity out there, and that's what you also should try and do, okay? Please share this video with your friends, and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers, and please ask your family and friends to subscribe as well. Share my videos, and if you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's bye from me. Take care, and please pray for me for my dental treatment, and I hope I don't get fever because I have cold. So yeah.
And you need